Hi everyone, it's Vlogmas, but I'm not sure which one it is. It could be 12. Yeah, it's Vlogmas 12. We'll just say that, okay? I don't feel like going through this advent calendar because it just gives me a headache. But I just had little elves over here overnight. They helped me take out the trash and break down boxes and do some heavy lifting, but their health is not so good either. So we're like trying to help each other. This scarf I bought at Chico's. I should say my ex-husband bought it, and it has a beautiful silk shirt that matches this, but I don't have it on today. But I made some chili last night, and I made a mistake when I put it in the crock pot. I should have drained the water out of the kidney bowl. Out of the kidney bean can, because it made it very watery. But I cooked it overnight, and it reduced down the stock, so it's okay now. All right, so we will take a gander. Look at this. My granddaughter put cranberries around it so it would look very Christmassy, the green with the red. So it's just so joyful. I was watching Bad Santa yesterday. I only got to watch like 10 minutes. I have yet in my lifetime been able to watch one entire parade on New Year's Day or on Thanksgiving, because if you're the woman of the house, you're always running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So I actually have a date this weekend with a guy. Yeah, a guy. And he was pleasant. He wasn't mean. If I can't get back to anybody for 2 weeks, they start sending me really hateful things. And with my life, I can't always respond. I'm not on there all the time, like some of them are. But yeah, so cross your fingers. Well, actually, when you're dating when you're over 60, don't have any expectations. Just go to have fun, because that's the way. If you do it any other way, you're going to be sorely disappointed. They may not look like their profile. They may be touchy-feely. They may be asking a lot of financial questions, or why did you get a divorce, that kind of stuff. You don't ask that, okay? On your first date, it's all about getting comfortable and enjoying each other's company. It's not about deciphering or trying to analyze your whole life. That's not what the first date is about. So I want to let you know what my life is like without my narc. That's not a narc that reports you for drug use. It's a narcissistic person. So just before I left my marriage, I would go to bed crying. I would wake up crying. This was getting really bad on the last 10 years. He would be missing, no explanation, sometimes missing 3 days in a row, and I just don't think that was proper. He would make me worry. Sometimes we'd have a date. He didn't even come to the house to take me. It became very dangerous too, really dangerous. And I got tired of crying. I got tired of writing in my diary how horrible my marriage was. I just got tired. And so you ask, what's my life like now? It's wonderful. Yes, it was very scary in the beginning. Very scary. Scary to the point where I lived off of Pepto-Bismol for 3 months. Yeah, could not ingest any food whatsoever. You couldn't even make me eat. So, yeah, I didn't know what real happiness was until I was on my own. I had never been on my own in my whole life. I went straight from high school right to getting married right in my senior year. So, and I didn't have to get married, guys. So get that out of your mind, all right? Because after, this is bothersome. Maybe I should do it like this. Yeah, just hit myself in the head. I don't know, that didn't look right either. Okay, I think it's like this. There we go. Another hit in the head. Yeah, because my daughter was born 9.5 months after I got married. I got married March 3rd. She was born January the 8th, you know, so do the math. I didn't have to get married. I loved him, right? Now, this is how I know I'm happy, other than the obvious. I don't write in that diary anymore. I don't need to. I don't need to try to decipher my thoughts or anything, because I already know where I'm at in my life. And it is wonderful only being responsible for yourself. So if anybody screws up, honey, it's me. Okay? I support myself. And I still get some little butterfly fear feelings, because I had a lot of assets when I was married, and I became disabled during the divorce, which was really scary. And so, yes, I don't cry anymore. I haven't cried over him. I am very happy. I wake up with joyful. I wake up grateful. And God directed me to this path. I did not make this decision. He did. I got down on my knees and asked him, what am I to do? And I said, give me a sign, because I'm not too bright in that area. Give me a sign that is undeniably 100%, yes, you should leave this relationship. And he did. So, yeah. So God has directed me to this path, and I know it's the right path, because no one should ever go to bed fearful of their life, or crying about something that happened, or not being able to have a voice in your relationship. Because if you don't have a voice, honey, you don't have a relationship. And if your spouse can't give you a good reason, like where was he at for 3 days, you got some problems. So, yeah. And so I am so grateful that I have the life that I have now. And the scarf is really hot. It's a little beaded, yeah. So I will say goodbye. I did make my Chex Mix last night, and I did make that chili, and it was really good, okay? So, adios, amigos.